We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. They go play action with Levis. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Now Cook loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On play action, here's Levis. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's Pollard running left. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake, it's Levis. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big run by Cook to gain of 43 yards. Play action. It's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's first and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. That goes for 58. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Titans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Throwing is Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. On play action, Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. That'll be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. We could be in for a long game.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing on second down, Levis. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Titans 17, Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down. Running here, it's Pollard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now, Levis. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Levis. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Levis. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Going up top. That's hard. He is in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
James Cook, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get him the ball back.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, hold. What's that?
One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be taken down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Like 24. Diamond. Hey, mayday.
From the gun, it's Levis. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. This snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes, that's the vulnerability.
He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Titans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.